So if you're come into a seated position, and sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Aligning the back of your skull with your sacrum, bringing your arms onto your thighs and lifting your belly and diaphragm and lift your chest. Activate your feet and spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. And continuing with the intent today, similar to yesterday, one of telescoping your ribs and finding space through the joints, and using your practice, really feel for becoming more acquainted with yourself. Right now, as you sit here, just notice how you feel and noticing the energy that is moving through your body. Feeling that energy, and maybe you begin to feel different sensations that comes up for you as you're sitting here. Press your sit bones to the floor and then breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen. So feel you're telescoping your lower ribs away from your sacrum. Your belly is lifting, chest is lifting. And as you breathe out, relax your forehead. Breathe into your side ribs. Feel your ribs as they expand wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. On the next breath, telescope the ribs as you breathe. Lift your chest, lift your collarbones, and then lengthen up a little bit more if you can. Relax your belly and exhale, exhaling completely. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, exhaling completely. Pranayama today is in Nepal. We'll do 3 rounds, working with your tighter side first. So whichever is your tighter side, bring that foot over the other and work towards having your knees and knee-to-knee alignment. Often for me, you'll notice I come forward, squeeze my knees together, and then come on back down into seated. So your pranayama today is inhale through the nose for 10, hold the breath for 10. You bring your hands forward and exhale through the nose. Exhaling for 10, belly pulls in. Exhaling until you're empty, and then come up, change the cross of your legs, and do another round. 3 rounds. Twice on your tighter side, once on your side that's not so tight. Starting with your tighter side. Be active, spine is long. Now inhale through the nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Chest remains high. Feet remains active. You're holding for 10. Bringing your hands forward of your shins. Exhale through the nose for 10. Exhale to empty. Belly is in. Belly is all the way back towards the spine. Shoulders are soft away from your ears. And release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Change the cross of your leg. Second round, arms relaxed by side. Inhale through the nose for 10. Hold the breath, you're holding for 10. Feet still active. Keep feeling, you're telescoping the ribs, so your belly's lifting, chest is lifting. Take the tension away from your shoulders and soften your chest. Hands forward. Exhale through the nose for 10. Exhale completely. Tuck chin to chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spreading your ribs. You'll spread the diaphragm. And release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. One more round on your tighter side. Be active, spine is long. Inhale through the nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Hands forward and exhale through the nose for 10. Exhale till empty. Tuck chin to chest, pull your belly in. Pull it all the way back towards the spine. You're spreading your ribs, spread the diaphragm, but your shoulders are soft away from your ears. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back. Now change the cross of your legs. Maybe you don't need to change the cross of your leg. You're starting with knee power, again with your left leg over your right. Starting with shoulder shrugs. So your arms are relaxed by your side. Your feet are active. Take a deep breath into upper back, spreading the breath through the upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, elbows bent. Squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And release. Keeping your feet where they are. Your next pose is shoulder shrugs. No, it's not. It's eagle. So as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hand. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Now feel this for telescoping. You're pressing down into sit bone. And then breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up. Reach your elbows forward. As you breathe, breathing into the back of your heart, energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, chest lifts a little bit more. Now breathing and telescoping the ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, folding forward with your forearms reaching to the floor, relax your forehead into forearms. Now feel from pelvic bowl, breathing in as you lengthen your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. Breathe into back of your heart, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Ease on up. And then unwind the cross of your arms. Change the cross of your legs. Your right foot is over your left into knee palm. Starting with shoulder shrugs. So your arms are relaxed down by your side and your feet are active. Try not to be sitting on your left heel. Arms relaxed by side. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Top tips. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And as you exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And release. Eagle arms. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, shoulders are softening away from your ears. As you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. And as you breathe out, reach your arms forward. Now relax your neck and breathe. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reaching your arms forward. Shoulders are opening at the back. Now breathe in and expand your ribs. Exhale, fold forward. Elbows are reaching to the floor. Forearms to the floor. Forehead is relaxing into forearm. Now breathe into lower back. You're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, letting your body just melt forward. Feet still active. From your pelvic bowl, breathing in and moving your belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Have your strap close by for the sequence of poses that we'll be doing. You might need the strap, you might not. Your first pose today is Marichisana 1. So straighten your right leg. Your right leg is reaching straight forward. Your left foot is flat onto the floor. The heel is coming back towards your sit bones. You're about 4 inches away from your sit bone. From here, bring your right hand back so the right hand is flat onto the floor. And then as you breathe in, stretch your left arm up, open to the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left arm forward. The arm reaches forward towards your right foot. Press your left foot to the floor and breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Using your right arm to push the floor away, giving you something to lever against as you fold forward. Now on the breath, move your belly away from your pubic bone. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. On the next breath, using your left arm around your left shin, reach it behind you and bring your right arm all the way around the back and bind the hands if you can. Or you're using a strap to bind the hands. And then breathe in. Keep stretching out of your left side. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold. You should feel your left shin is pressing against your tricep on your left side. Breathing deeply, lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. One more breath here. Deep breath, stretch, keep stretching away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, you're bringing your chest down towards your right shin. Then inhale, release, and then ease on up. From here, keeping your right leg reaching straight forward, bring your left arm across, so your right arm is across, and you're hugging your left thigh towards your chest. Your left arm is reaching back, so the hand is flat to the floor. Reach forward, so stretch your right leg forward. Feel as if you're moving right from the top of your thigh, right from pubic bone. And as you press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left. Now breathe and lift your chest as if you're lifting chest to chin. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the left. You can either hug your left thigh to chest or reach your right arm is over, so the arm is pressing against the thigh. So whichever one of those works for you today, then go with that. And then breathe in, keep lengthening. Left hip bones presses down, but you're lifting your belly away from the top of your left thigh. Reach the right foot forward, twist to the left. One more breath in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to the left a little bit more. And then inhale, release. From here, bringing your left foot is in, so the left foot is pressing against your right thigh. If you want to go further with this, you're bringing your left foot back so that the heel is by the groin. You're activating feet and spreading the toes and spreading the balls of your feet. Your left hand is now reaching back so the fingertips are to the floor, or you're taking hold of your foot if you draw your heel back. Pressing down into right sit bones, breathe in, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right heel with right shoulder. You're not holding your left ankle with your left hand. Lift your left arm up and reach it back. 12 inches from floor. As you inhale, stretch, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now feel for that telescoping. So you breathe in, lift your belly up away from pelvis. You feel the chest as it moves to chin. And as you breathe out, softening left shoulder away from it. Breathe into lower back and lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. Slightly roll your chest open to sky as you glide your left shoulder away from it. Your feet are still active. On the next breath, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, or sliding the hands down into your waistband. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe in and lift your sternum, so feel your chest as it moves to chin. And as you breathe out, both shoulders are relaxing away from your ear. On the next breath, release your left arm and reach your left arm straight up to sky. Chest open up. As you breathe out, reaching your left arm straight back. Now breathe in and telescoping your ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, that left arm reaches straight back. On the next breath, stretch your left arm right up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, wrapping that left shoulder as you reach your left arm forward over left knee. Breathe into lower back and lengthen away from sacrum. Keep the spine long as you reach your left arm forward over left knee. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, reach. Feel as if you're sending your left eye back as you reach your left arm forward. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your right hand to support your head and your neck. Half lotus. So bring your left foot on top of your right thigh. So you bring the foot right across so the foot is against the thigh. You can use a strap in this. So if you wanted to use a strap, the strap will be around your ankle or the foot. And you're taking hold of the strap with your left hand takes hold of the strap by your left foot. Or some of you might be able to take hold of your foot with your left hand. So left hand takes hold of the left foot, or left hand takes hold of the strap by your left foot. Now breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, fold forward. So the right hand is coming down by the foot. It can be on the foot, the floor, or the calf. Breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pulling belly in as you fold forward or towards your right shin. Deep breath, lift your sternum. And as you exhale, allowing your body to melt forward. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Then inhale, release. Keeping your left foot right where it is. If you were using a strap, the strap is now coming around the front of your body, and then it eases towards your left hip. Your right hand reaches around the back and takes hold of the strap by your left hip. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm up. Feel for opening through the left side of your body. Shin bound spinal twist. Exhale, the hand comes down on the outside of your right foot or the calf or flat onto the floor. And then breathe in, lift, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, lean back into your right shoulder. Now soften your chest and then breathe there, lifting chest towards your chin. And as you exhale, as your left arm reaches forward, your right shoulder glides back away from you. One more breath there, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, knee pound, half knee pound. You're sliding your left foot all the way across. So the left foot is coming down by your right hip. You're working towards a knee-to-knee alignment. Hands are forward either side of your right foot. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Chest is coming down towards your right shin. Keep reaching your right foot forward, and your feet are active, toes are spreading. Breathing into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, belly pulls in as you fold forward. One more breath. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl as you move your belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Do all of this on the other side. Straighten your left leg. Left leg reaches straight forward. Bend your right knee so the foot is flat onto the floor. Your right heel is about 4 inches away from your right hip. From here, bring your left hand back, flatten the left hand onto the floor. And as you press your right foot to the floor, breathe in, stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm forward. You can take hold of the foot or reach the hand beyond the foot. And as you breathe in, lengthen, stretching out of your lower back. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach forward. Keeping the neck relaxed. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Press your right foot to the floor as you fold forward. If you can, on the next breath, you're sliding your right arm around the back. Left arm reaches around and bind the hands. If you are not able to bind the hands in this moment, then use the strap to bind. And then when you press against your right foot, lift your side ribs away from right thigh. And then you press your arm against your shin as you fold forward. Keep that left foot active. Keep reaching your left foot forward. And then breathe. Keep lengthening out of your right side. Press against your right shin as you fold forward. You're breathing into lower back. You're lengthening your lower ribs away from safety. And as you exhale, letting your body melt. Inhale, release. Release the arms. So come all the way back up. From here, your right foot can ease your right foot forward slightly. So you're about 4 to maybe 6 inches max away from your right sit bone. Your right arm reaches back, its hands flat onto the floor. You breathe in, you're stretching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're hugging your right thigh towards the chest with your left arm. Twist to the right. Now breathe in and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, spiraling towards the right. If you're wanting to take a different stretch, you can bring your left arm across and the foot presses against the arm. So rather than hugging the foot towards the chest, you're opening away from the foot. So you're moving your chest away from your right thigh. Now breathe in and lift your chest towards your chin. Keep moving chest to chin. Exhale, press your right foot to the floor. Twist away from your right thigh. Now breathe in deeply. Keep lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling towards the right. And inhale, release. Side bend is your next pose with one leg straight. So your left leg is reaching straight forward. You're tucking your right foot in, so the heel is by the groin, the foot presses against your thigh. If you wanted to go further today, you're bringing your right foot back so that the right heel is by your glutes, and you're moving your thighs away from each other. Your right hand is now taking hold of your right ankle, or the hand is flat onto the floor if you have not taken your foot back. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up, open left side of body. And as you breathe out, the left arm is coming down on the inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. If you're not holding your foot with your right hand, lift your right arm up, reach it back, 12 inches from the floor. Now breathe in and telescope the ribs away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Deep breath, keep lengthening, stretching your ribs away from that left hip. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. Now feel the energy in your body. Feel where it's moving freely and where it gets stuck. So breathe into what you feel. Using the breath to open up on the exhale. On the next breath, bring your right arm all the way around the back and tucking it onto the left thigh if you can, or slide your right hand into hip clothing and then slide the shoulders down and exhale. As you breathe, Lift your sternum. Keep lifting your chest. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from your right ear. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your right arm. Reach your right arm straight up. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back. Spread the fingers. Now breathe into the back of your heart and energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm straight back. On the next breath, stretch your right arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, wrapping your right shoulders, you reach your right arm forward over right ear. On the next breath, telescope the ribs away from the top of your left thigh. Now pull belly in as you're reaching your right arm forward over right ear. Activate your feet. Take the tension out of your body and use your breath to open your body up. And as you breathe out, lengthening that right arm forward over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right arm lifts up, it reaches back. Use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. And then release. Your next pose is half lotus. You're bringing your right foot on the top of your left thigh. If you're using a strap, you're placing the strap on your right ankle or foot, and the strap is by your left hip. Your right hand comes around the back and it takes hold of your right foot or takes hold of the strap. Pressing down into your left sit bone, breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. Put your belly in, exhale as you fold forward. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to floor. Now breathe and lift your sternum, lift your diaphragm. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Your chest is coming towards your left ankle, towards your left shin. Breathing into lower back, you're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Keep feeling that you're lengthening your left thigh forward. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you exhale, allowing your body to melt forward. And notice what you're feeling, not just the physical content of what you feel, but exploring what you feel. Then inhale, release as you come on back up. If you're using the strap, bring the strap towards the right hip. You're still around taking hold of the strap with your left hand by your right hip. Shin bound spinal twist. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right arm is coming down on the outside of your left leg. That left foot is active. Breathe in, lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, lean back towards your left shoulder. Now feel this from pelvic bowl. Breathe in, moving. Move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder back away from your left ear. Try to relax your right ear towards your right shoulder. Now breathe and chest. Chest is lifting as if up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, the shoulders are moving away from each other. Inhale, release. Unwind. Your next pose today is half knee power. You're bringing your right foot all the way across towards your left hip. You're working with a knee-to-knee alignment. Forward bend is your pose. So the hands are by either side of your left calf. Press back into sit bone. Breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. As you breathe, breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep the spine long. Exhale as you fold. Now, right from pelvic bone, as you breathe in, feel as if you're moving your belly away from your pubic bone. And exhale, exhale as you fold. Spread the breath through the back of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, allowing your body just to melt forward. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Give yourself a moment or two to notice how your body's feeling. You're moving into your next sequence, which is your abdominal sequence, starting with elbow to knee. So move everything out of your way that you don't need, and then lie down on your back. Have your roll or your block close by. We're doing elbow to knee, and from elbow to knee, we'll move into abs with a roll or a block. So lie down on your back. Place your hands behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaky, you can do this pose with your feet onto the floor, soles of your feet onto the floor. Or you can work with one leg out at a time. So lie down on your back, lift your feet up off the floor, unless you're keeping your feet down to the floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward about 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip and then send your right thigh forward. Lower the foot about 6 inches as you send the thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. A left leg, it reaches out about 45 degrees angle. Now relax your left hip, lower. Send your left thigh forward away from waist and pull your belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Now feel for easing your right thigh forward away from waist. Keep sending the thigh away from you. Now pull belly in. Once you pull your belly in, hold. 5, 4. Keep pulling the belly in. 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. You exhale, curl tailbone up. Both elbows to your right knee, straighten left leg. You're relaxing that left hip. Ease your left thigh forward. Now pull your belly all the way down to floor and lengthen that left leg forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. You exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Feel the inner legs are working as you move your left thigh forward. Belly is in. Now pull your belly in again and hold. You're holding for about 5 seconds. Keep moving belly in. Keep sending right thigh forward. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. To exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching both elbows to your right knee, straighten left leg. Reach your left leg forward. You're reaching out with the balls of your foot. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward. Now pull. Pull it all the way in. And as you pull it in, you press in your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. We're up leveling. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. This time,
your right leg straight up and reach out with your heels. Bulk up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Hold it there with the hands of your knee. Foot presses against your thigh. Head and shoulders are reaching up towards the sky. Send your right leg up and ease your left thigh away from pelvis. Pull belly down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your elbows to your right knee, straight to left leg. Left leg, it reaches straight up. Place your right foot on the inside of left thigh. Foot presses against the thigh. Now curl tailbone up and stretch your thigh away from you. Keep reaching that left leg up. Reach your elbows up towards the sky. Pull belly down to floor, all the way down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Place your right foot on the inside of left foot on inside of right thigh, and then ease both thighs away from you. Keep reaching your right leg up as you ease your left thigh away from you. Now lift your chest, reach your elbows up, and pull belly all the way to the floor. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Place your right foot on the inside of left thigh. Foot presses against your thigh. Now curl tailbones up, stretch your left leg up, ease your right thigh away from you. Lift the chest, reach your elbows up. As you send that left leg up to sky, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders down to the floor and place the soles of your feet down. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, and give yourself a moment just to notice how your body feels. Feeling the different sensations that are coming up for you as you let go from that last pose. It's done with. Now grab hold of your roll for twisting abs with the roll. 3-part twisting abs with the roll. The roll is placed between your thighs and your legs are reaching straight out and up towards the ceiling. Your knees can be bent, the soles of your feet can be on the floor or straighten the legs. If your hamstrings are tight, your knees will be bent. You can move to the walls, so your sit bones are close to the walls and your heels are touching the wall. That's your hands behind your head and neck. This is 3 parts twisting abs. So from here, press your lower back to floor and inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your legs straight up and reach both elbows to left knee. Now squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Bend your legs straight up, reaching out with active feet. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Keep head and shoulder blades up, but press your lower back down. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. And squeeze the roll. Send your legs up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Now press your lower back down. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows straight up. Send your legs straight up. Squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs to the sky as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. And squeeze the roll. Stretching your legs right to sky. Pull belly all the way to floor. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back presses to floor. You exhale, lift your head and chest. Reach your elbows up. Send your legs straight up. Squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs to the sky as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll again. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Stretch your legs up as you reach your elbows towards your left thigh. Belly is in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. And squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to floor. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up. Reach your elbows up. Curl tailbones up. Send your legs straight up. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Now reach. Reach your legs up as you reach your elbows to sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Keep the block or the roll between your thighs, midway between your pelvic bone and your knees. Your next pose today is bridge with a roll. So move your heels back towards your sit bones, aligning the heels with sit bones or heels a hip distance apart. Reach down with your fingertips and brush your heels. Then relax your arms down by your side. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. So before you go any further, bring your hands so the heel of the hands onto the top of the thighs by your hip crease. Keeping head and shoulders to floor. Press your feet to floor and then breathe in. As you breathe in, telescoping the ribs. So you're moving your belly away from pelvis, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Your back may leave the floor. And exhale, exhale completely. Belly's in and keep lengthening. So feel this kind of opening through this pose as you move into this now. Arms relaxed by your side. Bridge pose. Now breathe in deeply, telescoping the ribs away from waist. Feel this opening wide to armpits. Press your feet to floor and exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. Deep breath, expand your ribs out to armpits. And as you exhale, lift up. Now gentle squeeze onto the roll. Now no clenching with the toes. Lift the toes, spread the toes and the ball of your feet. You're breathing into lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift up. Push the floor away with your heels. Feel your lengthening ankles away from heels. Breathe into belly, moving your belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, lift up. Feels as if you're placing your pubic bone right up towards the sky. Deep breath, lengthening your lower ribs away from your sacrum. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis pelvis and lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor, keeping the tilt until you're down. Give yourself a moment to let go from this pose. Move the lock or the roll out of your way. You have another abdominal pose, which is straddle lifting through. So when you're straddle lifting through, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Bend the knees, draw the knees towards your chest, straighten the legs up. Then reach your legs out towards the side. If your back is tweaking, you can bend the knees and do frog lifting through. Or you can also move to the wall so the soles of your feet are up against the wall. So lower back is pressing to the floor, hands are clasped behind your head and neck, and your legs are lengthening out to the side unless you're doing frog. From here, inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up and then stretch. Feel as if you're moving your thigh bones away from pelvis. Pull belly in, all the way down to the floor. Pull it in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Now stretch. Feel you're unlocking the hips as you send the legs out. You're reaching out with the balls of your feet. Curl pubic bone to navel as you send your legs to the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis. This time, lift your head, lift your chest, reaching your elbows straight up. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Now send. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Curl pubic bone to navel. As you lengthen legs out, belly pulls all the way to floor. Relax pelvis. Inhale, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send. You're unlocking the hips as you reach your legs to the sky. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Relax the back of your head into hands and move chin away from chest. Now pull belly all the way down to floor. Relax pelvis. Breathe in and lift your head, lift your chest. You're reaching your elbows up. And exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send. You're reaching your legs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bring the hands by the side of your thighs. Draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down onto the floor by your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push the floor away with your left hand as you come up. Come onto your knees. And your next pose today is turbo dog. So in your turbo dog, we'll be in this pose for a few breaths. We'll give you the option of doing turbo puppy, turbo dog with one leg up either side. So, excuse me, so if you're going into your turbo dog with one leg up, you're working with 3 breaths on one side, 3 breaths on the other side. Turbo dog. So work with turbo puppy first. You're doing turbo puppy, your hands are reaching forward, spreading the fingers. Your elbows are about 1 to 3 inches away from the floor. You're squeezing your elbows in towards each other. So in your turbo puppy, your knees are staying on the floor. Your pose is here, you're breathing in, spreading the ribs. As you breathe out, push the floor away and moving your chest back towards your thighs and knees. You squeeze your elbows in. You will feel this into triceps, into your lats, across your chest. That's where you will feel this. In either of those poses, you will feel that here.
So from here, you keep the elbows away from the floor. You breathe into upper back. Everyone breathe there. Now curl your toes under. If you're lifting your knees off the floor, exhale, push the floor away, lift your knees off the floor, and reach your chest back to thighs and knees. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lengthen your top ribs away from your shoulders. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows towards the floor, squeeze your elbows in. Feel the broadening across your back. Now breathe in, push the floor away with your hands as you lengthen top ribs away from shoulders. And exhale, pull your belly in, squeeze your elbows in, broaden across your back. If you're working with one leg up, you anchor into right leg, breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, you reach it back. Breathing into your right hip, feel for easing right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, right heels to reach to the floor. If your leg is up, stretch it back. Keep reaching your elbows down to floor, but don't touch. Last breath, relax your chest and breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, push back, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, place your left foot onto the floor. Anchor into left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, stretch it back. Everyone breathe in deeply, lengthening your top ribs away from shoulders. And as you exhale, as you push back, squeeze your elbows in. Feel the broadening across your back. On the next breath, breathe into left hip. Feel for easing left thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel to the floor. Stretch your right leg back if the leg's in the sky. Inhale, release. Place your right foot to the floor. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. The next pose is bird wing. So if you need to pad your knees, then do so, and then you're kneeling down. So if you're kneeling down so you're sitting onto your heels. If that's difficult for you, then you can be up in this way, so you're onto your knees and your shins. Bird wing pose, your elbows are tucked into the side of your body, so there's no space. When you breathe in, draw your hands together. And as you exhale, lift the chest and open the arms out. Keep tucking your side elbows into the side ribs. Chest is lifting. Inhale. And then exhale, chest is lifting as you open out. Breathe in. And as you exhale, lift the chest and then open out a little bit more. One more. Breathe in. And as you exhale, open, reach your arms out towards the side. Keep the elbows tucking in. And then release. Your next pose today is dolphin. So in your dolphin pose, we'll all do dolphin together, and then giving you the option of those who want to do dolphin flash prep can do dolphin flash prep. You're doing dolphin flash prep, you'll get to work. You can do dolphin flash prep, and if you want to go further, dolphin flash prep with one leg up. So the reminder for this pose is here. So everyone does dolphin, bringing your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are to the floor, and you're reaching your hands forward. Neck and shoulders relaxed. So we'll all do this together. So from here, you breathe into upper back, you lift. Spread the back and curl your toes under. And as you exhale, lift your knees off the floor, and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. Breathe into upper back, spread the back. Push the floor away on exhale using your forearms and hands. Now relax your throat. As you press your forearms to the floor, breathe in and lengthen your top
ribs away from your shoulders. And as you breathe out, reach back, reach your heels to floor. As you press your feet to floor, breathe in and lengthen your lower ribs away from your sacrum. Now, as you exhale, send your sit bones up as you reach back. Your belly's in. Breathe in and expand your ribs as wide as you can. And exhale as you lengthen back. You're pushing the floor away as you lengthen back. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, reach back. Chest is moving back to thighs and knees, heels to the floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down. Take a breath in embryo or sit up and look up whilst I demonstrate the next pose. Your next pose is flash prep. So in your flash prep, you are measuring up in exactly the same way. Your elbows are down onto the floor and you're reaching your hands forward. For your flash prep, in this instance, I'm bringing my left hand back pretty much where my left knee is. Elbow and wrist are aligned. Neck and shoulders relaxed. You then breathe into upper back. You're lifting, you're spreading the back. Your toes are curled under. You exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reach back. Keep tucking your left elbow in. The right hand is reaching forward. Try not to have the hands turning one way or the other. If you need to readjust your left hand, then do so. Keep tucking your elbow in. Now you will stay here for 3 breaths in this position. If you're going further, you're anchoring into your left leg, lifting your right leg up, and then reaching it back. Stay there for 3 breaths if you can. The foot comes down, the knees come down, and then you change to the other side. So 3 breaths, feet on the floor. 3 breaths, foot up if you can. Once you've had enough, you come down and switch to the other side, or come down and take a breath in embryo. Okay. So dolphin flash prep, for those who want to do dolphin flash prep. If you don't want to do dolphin flash prep, do dolphin with your hands clasped and work with one leg up, 3 to 4 breaths on each side. Measure up, hands down, reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. If you're doing flash prep, bring your left hand back so the hand is flat onto the floor and your elbow and your wrist are aligned, spreading the fingers. Keep that left elbow tucking in. Relax your neck and relax your shoulders. Breathe into upper back, lifting, spreading the upper back and curling your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reach it back. Chest is reaching back to thighs and knees. Now tuck your left elbow in. Feel how it broadens across your upper back. Breathe into upper back. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're lengthening your top ribs away from your right shoulder. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into the top ribs. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, squeeze your left elbow in. Feel that broadening across your back. From here, anchor into your right leg. Breathe in. Lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. Everyone can do this. Deep breath, inhale. Feel for lengthening away from your right shoulder. And as you breathe out, extending that left leg back a little bit more. Last breath, as you breathe in, you're reaching your left leg back away from left hip. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. If you're in flash prep, come down and change. If you're not in flash prep, your left foot is to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up, reach it back. In flash prep, tuck your right elbow in, hands flat onto the floor. Wrist and elbow aligned. Breathe in. exhale, lift your knees off the floor, reaching back. Make sure the elbows are tucked in. Now, everyone breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, push the floor away. Feel as if you're lengthening your left shoulder away from the left top ribs away from shoulder. Anchor into your, if you're in flash breath, anchor into your right leg, into left leg. Lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. The other leg, lifting your leg up and reaching it back. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, sending that left leg back. Deep inhale. And exhale, keep sending that leg up that's in the air, reach it back. Keep tucking your right elbow in. Last breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Come on down, bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Take a breath. And breathe. From here, come, stand up and come to the front of your mat. Moving straight into chair pose. So knees are bent, and as you breathe in, you're reaching your arms out and up. The shoulders are down away from your ears. And as you exhale, fold forward, belly's in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step back into plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees, bend the elbows, keep the elbows tucked in as you come all the way down to floor. Bring your hands forward for low cobra and reach your legs straight back. Now breathe in and move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back, shoulders away from your ears. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Feeling, pushing floor away in your downward dog. Triangle, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Straighten your left leg. Your feet are about 3 feet away from each other. Bring your left hand down onto your left shin. Reaching your right arm straight up towards the sky. Press into your left leg as you breathe in. Lengthen your side ribs away from the left hip. Chest open as you exhale. You're reaching your right arm straight back. As you press into your right foot, breathe in. From your pelvic bowl, you're moving your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach that right arm back, chest open. One more breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach the arm back a little bit more. Inhale, release. Bring the hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. Easing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Hands are under the shoulders. Straighten your right leg, reaching straight back. From here, as you bring down into pelvis, breathe in and lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Deep breath, lengthening, but telescoping the ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, belly pulls in, reach back into your right big toe. Feel this right from pelvic bowl as you're lengthening your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, folding a little more. One more breath in, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Ease your hands under the shoulders. Pigeon, sternum to foot. So you're easing your left foot up more at a right angle.
If you can, you're sitting down onto your left sit bone. That might send your right knee slightly off towards the side. Take hold of your left foot with both hands. Press down into your left sit bones as you breathe in, lifting your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your chest is moving towards your foot. Keep feeling that you're opening into hip. So you're moving your left thigh away from pelvis. And as you anchor into your right leg, breathe in and lift. Move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, drawing your chest closer towards that left foot. That right foot is active. It's lengthening away from you. So breathe into where you feel this most. Deep breath. And as you exhale, let your body melt. Inhale, release. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Step your left foot back, step both legs, stepping back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. So from here, take a deep breath. Inhale, spreading the ribs to upper back. And as you exhale, reach your sit bones up, reach them back. You're moving your chest towards your thighs and knees. Your heels, they're reaching towards the floor. Feel the back of your hamstrings, the back of your calves and your Achilles tendons as they open up. One more breath. Breathe in. You're lengthening your top ribs away from your shoulders. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Send your heels to floor. Triangle on the breath as you inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands. The back foot is square to the short edge of the mat, standing up, straightening your right leg. From here, reach your right arm down towards your right shin. Stretch your left arm out and up towards the sky. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, you're lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm up, reach it back for chest opening. Now breathe in and feel for moving your chest towards your chin. And as you exhale, slightly curl your pubic bone to navel as you reach your left arm back. As you inhale, lengthen your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, lengthening your left arm up towards the sky. Reach it away from your left hip. Inhale, release. Bringing your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat for pigeon. From here, hands are under the shoulders, bear down into pelvis as you breathe in. You're lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold forward over your right shin. Your feet, they're still active. Deep breath, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, letting your body melt. Feel the energy that you're generating here. Breathing into lower back and telescope, keep telescoping ribs forward. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, reach your left leg back, reach straight back into the left big toe. Both feet are active. Feeling this right from your pelvic bowl, breathing in and lifting, moving belly forward away from pelvis. Soften the shoulders on exhale. Inhale, release. Walking the hands back onto the shoulders. Twisting pigeon sternum to foot. So you're easing your right foot forward. So right foot's pretty much at a right angle. Your hands are now taking hold of the foot. Both hands taking hold of your right foot. You press down into right sit bones. You inhale, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your sternum, Chest is moving towards the foot. Now feel this as you breathe. You're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, drawing chest close towards the foot. If you can, stretch your left leg back away from you. Take 2 more breaths here. Deep breath. Go with feeling. And as you exhale, you're taking it a little deep. 1 more breath. Deep breath. Exhale as you take it a little deep. Then inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right foot back for downward facing dog. Feel the pushing the floor away in your downward dog. As you breathe in, lengthen your top ribs away from your shoulders. And as you breathe out, reach back, heels to floor, chest towards your thighs and knees, and your belly's in. Deep breaths, expanding your ribs wide as you can. And as you breathe out, reaching chest to thighs and knees. Ostrich. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Clasp your hands behind your back. And as you press down into your left leg, breathe in, lifting, lengthening your ribs away from left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward towards your head coming towards the floor, arms are over shoulders. As you breathe in, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, let your body melt forward. 1 more breath here, deep breath. Exhale, release. Bringing your hands down onto the floor. From here, head to ankle prep. So your left hand is onto left thigh. Your traction in your left thigh forward. Your right hand is reaching back towards your right foot. Press into your left leg. Breathe in, lengthening your side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, ease your left thigh away from you and bringing your forehead towards your right ankle. And breathe in deeply. Keep tractioning side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, lengthening, bringing your forehead back towards that right foot. 1 more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, please. Walking your hands forward so the hands are either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Your next pose is pigeon, twisting pigeon towards your left foot. So your left foot is coming towards the right edge of the mat. Straightening that right leg if you can. You're bringing your left foot up to a right angle if you can. I'm using my right hand against the instep of the left foot, just to hold that foot steady. And then breathe in, lifting out of your left side, bringing your left elbow down, the elbows touch into the arc of the foot, right hand is on top. If you're not there today, then you're sitting onto your left sit bone and you're holding the foot with both hands, moving your chest towards the foot. So breathe in deeply, keep lengthening, tractioning belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the foot. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, as you come a little deeper, reach that right leg back. 1 more breath in. Keep stretching away from the top of your left thigh. And exhale, release. Reach your right heel back, the right knees off the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. You reach into heels. As you exhale, ease your body forward, squeeze your elbows in. Keep reaching your heels away from you, and then lower down, keeping your elbows tucked in. Push all the way down, reach your legs back. Bring your hands forward for low cobra. As you breathe in, traction your ribs forward. As you lengthen your legs back. And exhale, release. Go down. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Toes curled under. And exhale, press back. For downward facing dog. Feel the pushing flow away in your downward dog. As you breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands for ostrich. Your right foot is by your right hand. Bind the hands behind your back. Press your left foot to the floor as you breathe in, gliding the ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Arms are over shoulders, shoulders are away from your head. As you breathe in, left foot anchors to the floor, move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, allowing your body to fold forward. Right foot presses to the floor, breathe in, lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you pull. And then release. Release your hands. Pigeon, head to ankle prep. So your right hand is onto right thigh, traction in the right thigh forward. Your left arm is reaching back towards your left foot. Press your right foot to the floor and breathe in, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, as you ease your right thigh away from you, you're bringing your forehead towards your left foot. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, easing that right thigh towards the right. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, right thigh lengthens away as you bring your forehead back towards your left foot. Inhale, release. Walk your hands forward so the hands are either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat, setting up for twisting pigeon towards your right foot. Bend your left leg back if you can. You're having your right foot up at a right angle if you can. Then you're pressing down into your right sit bone. Breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. And if you can, your right elbow tucks into the arc of the right foot. Left hand is on top. You're not able to achieve that today. Keeping hold of the foot with both hands. Breathe down into pelvis as you breathe in. Feel as if you're lengthening your side ribs away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, ease your right thigh away from your pelvic bowl. As you're breathing in, you're moving your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, rolling the chest open towards the left. Both shoulders relax. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, opening away from that right foot. One more breath in, deep breath. And exhale, release. And release your legs and come all the way down. Straighten your legs out towards the side. Out towards. Straddle. So your legs are reaching out towards the side. And you'll do a forward bend. So the hands are walking forward. I think Paula said she has one of these stretchy, so you can do this. You can place a strap around the back and then tuck it onto your foot. And then using the strap, so you'll fold forward, but the strap will assist. So if you imagine that you had two people they're pressing the feet. If you're in a room with two people, one foot's here, and you're holding the other person, you lift out. So lift up, out, right from pelvic bone, you lift up, and then you're folding forward. The strap is assisting. So with two people, you can actually assist, lifting, drawing the other person forward, but listening very careful so that they don't hurt. And then you swap, you're coming forward. Coming forward, you bring your chest all the way down towards the floor. Your feet are active. So feel for pressing down into your sit bone and then breathing, lifting, moving your belly away from your pelvis. Keeping the spine long, exhale as you fold. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. Now pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. You're coming down with a flat back. Right from your pelvic bone, you're lifting, you're lengthening your belly away from the pelvis. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper into. Taking 2 more breaths here, deep breaths. And exhale as you fold. 1 more breath here, deep breath. Exhale, release. From here, ease up. So don't just feel as if your legs are like elastic. So you ease out of the pose. Bring your hands down and then ease up. And then let the tension ease away from the legs, nice and slow. So your next pose is you're reaching your legs straight forward. Manny, this is not a good pose for you. So if you can bring the soles of your feet together in this way and then fold forward in this way, or instead of folding forward, actually lifting up this way. You fold forward, you aggregate this into the sciatic nerve when your legs are straight. So otherwise, you're reaching your legs forward, sit bones presses down, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Let your shoulders be soft. You're breathing into lower back, you're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt. Taking a couple more breaths in, deep breaths. Pull your belly in, belly all the way in as you fold. One more breath, deep breath. And release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. And then lie down on your backs. Shavasana. Arms relaxed down by your side. You either bring in the soles of your feet flat onto the floor, soles of your feet together, or lengthen your legs forward. If you've lengthened your legs forward, bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat so you feel you're getting this opening into the lower back and into sacrum. Shoulders are stuffed down away from your ear. Allowing your body to let go completely in your final pose into Shavasana. Feel the edges of your toes, the edges of your skin, the edges of your fingers. Feel the spaciousness that you have created in your body. Take a deep breath. Bend the knees. Move the knees towards your chest. Hug the knees close, allowing your body to ease side to side, forward and back. And roll to your left side. Keep the neck relaxed. Push the floor away with your right hand. Breathe in as you come all the way back up into a seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. And take a moment to notice how your body feels today. And congratulate yourself for your practice. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this evening. We're finishing with a breath, a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Well done, everyone.